Hello, everyone. It's Jade Bolden here, and I'm here with Ashley, one of my favorite people in the world. Hi, Ashley.
Hi. Yes, hey.
Hey, so today we're going to share with you some information on our um, next retreat. We're really excited and we want to invite you to come and join with us. So, this retreat is going to be in Mount Dora. So, for those people who don't know where that is, that's like very close to Orlando. Okay.
Yes.
And Ashley has an amazing home that she's opened up so that we could do this 3-day retreat at. All right, so we have so much to share with you. So I hope that you stay watching, okay? And if you have any questions, contact us and we'd love to answer those questions, okay? So this is a 3-day energy balancing with faith retreat. So we learn about, self-healing with faith, okay? So I'm going to have Ashley tell us why we're doing this in the first place.
Okay. So I work better if I write things down. So I actually asked myself this question, like, why am I even doing this? And honestly, I felt this immediate feeling of like overwhelming gratitude. Since I have started training, I did a mentorship and I've, you know, spent a lot of time and effort dedicating myself to healing. And so as I've done this, I have felt just like better health, more happy, joyous, even whenever there are trials. And honestly, I've just felt like a different person. I felt, closer to God, and I feel like that this is all I want to do forever, which is honestly, we actually bought a bed and breakfast that we're converting and we live in it. But then also there's this event area, and we are wanting to host these retreats and things like that to help other people have the same experiences and come closer to God.
Yeah, so I don't know if you can feel it, but Ashley, she feels like she's got peace and she's got power, right? She wants to do this and she's making it happen. And the peace comes from, just being that close connection to God. And no matter what's happening in the world, we have this peace and we can stay focused on our life's calling. So, Ashley, what are we going to do each day? You want to share some of that?
Yes. Okay. So I actually did the course online, and was it 6 weeks, Jade?
Seven
It's
weeks.
about a six. Okay. So I did it online, and when I did it, so I have a little bit about me is I have 5 kids at home, and we have businesses, and I have had a church calling that required a lot of me, and so I was busy, and so I was kind of squeezing these in at the end of the night, like just before bed, and I was tired, and I was really squeezing these in, and so that's another reason why I thought this is amazing. I want to do this because if like we're going to have it in a concentrated form, just kind of like 3 days of focus and effort, and you can have your book there with you and writing it down notes, and you can ask questions and we'll try things, because there were things that I didn't understand in taking the course until months later, when I was able to ask a question or somebody else asked the question, and
Mhm.
then I was able to hear the answer. And so and even just trying it out on my own, the first time I did a childhood regression on myself, I sat down on the floor and I had my book open, and I was reading through, like, okay, first say a prayer, hold on, say a prayer, first do this, do that, at like going line by line. But honestly, if I would have been able to maybe try it out at home,
Mhm.
or sorry, not at home, in a class, and have somebody work through me, like, what do I do here, and how do I do this, to me, I feel like that I would have progressed even more quickly.
Mhm.
And so to me, we'll do that. So we'll have hands-on it, and like hands-on experience, and then we'll also be able to ask questions and do things personally. If you have something personally that you would like to work on, there's that too.
Mhm.
Because sometimes even just believing that we can and then doing it once is like, oh, I can do this. And so that's going to be the big thing for me that I would have liked.
Yeah. So coming together and supporting one another and learning together and just getting away from everything and just staying focused on the, the learning these skills. So basically all of us have a lot of pains and, like on the physical level, on the emotional level, we have relationship strains. We're sometimes stressed and anxious and confused. And, we feel like life is just repeating the same problems over and over, right? So, what we do here in this retreat is learn the skills to unravel all that and simplify our lives and to find more peace and power, basically. Okay. And it's not that difficult, but we just need some guidance. All right. So, imagine 3 days. Okay. We'll wake up in the morning, we'll do some yoga or meditation together, and then we have some instructions, and then we practice on each other. So we'll learn, like what Ashley said, some childhood regression techniques. So go back in time, kind of resolve things, create closure, address stuff that you really didn't understand. And then, we take a break, we eat yummy food. Ashley's going to prepare some really healthy foods for us. And then we come
Yes.
back together again, and then we're going to do more instructions, and just learn what healing is, who we really are, how we can create what we want. And you hear all of this stuff and you're like, wow, that sounds interesting. That's really good. I don't know if I can do that. But then you realize when you practice with each other, you can. Okay, we'll use essential oils. So it's sort of like 3 days of spa treatments and just
Yes, you're going to smell
maximize,
really good.
yeah,
Yes.
maximizing those oils and making it work for us. We'll learn about what does the body say, what's the meaning of the aches and pains. We call it the literal language of the body, right? So when I have shoulder problems, what does that mean? How do I change it so I can resolve it on the emotional and spiritual level? So all sorts of good skills. I really like the you know finding the false beliefs and the false thinking patterns that we've had for generations, and then
Yeah.
changing it. Finally, it's just a choice, but when we don't know that we have it, it's still, running its course, right? And until we recognize and say, hey, cancel that, then it will cancel and change. Okay. But yeah, the bottom line is if we can create this community where we're speaking the same language, right? We're, speaking the same healing language and having the same skills will help each other peel layers and layers off. And so this is an invitation for you to come and join our community and stay in this community. So even when you return home, we're all connected to one another and we continue this healing process, with that shared faith in Jesus Christ. So I hope you understand what we're talking about and feel excited. Yeah. um,
Yeah, I'm actually so excited. I This will be, like you said, this is our first one, so you get to be our guinea pigs, which means a lot of really awesome things like learning and growing together. And I definitely feel like that when you have a soul sister, which is what we call each other, when you have that soul sister, it connects you so deeply that you, like you said, you almost speak this new language where you're like, you know, guess what I did today? And today I didn't even get mad whenever my daughter, you know, really got upset, and like I didn't participate in it, and I was
mhm.
able to come to her in love, and just managing life so much
Yeah.
better with so much more peace. And another word I have is confidence. I
Mhm.
feel like that whenever I know that I'm doing the Lord's will, that I feel confident because the world is so ever changing. If you're looking to the world for confirmation or validation, you will never find it. But for me now, as I look to God for confirmation,
Mhm.
and I feel confident and I feel happy. And whenever you feel like you are doing what you're supposed to be doing, you feel good inside, and it's so validating and allows you um, to speak with confidence, to understand what's going on around you, understand people and why they are how they are, and especially as you have struggled with something and then you're able to repair it. Um, help others to repair it or even understand why they're there.
Yeah.
And it does make life, like navigating life,
Hmm.
easier, better, with more understanding
Yeah.
and confidence.
Confidence, definitely. So we're going to share with you a little bit about the logistics. So you're probably wondering, how much does it cost for these 3 days? So it's only $4.95. And the tickets are posted online. We'll put a link to this video. Okay, but when you get here, you'll be able to get the manual, okay, and a workbook, which I don't have right here. So it's a full-size workbook. You'll get that for free as well. And we get to sit down and just learn together and practice together. You'll have access to that course online. So that is, $275 for free as well. So, this is a really, really great deal. Ashley will help you kind of find a place nearby so that you can, be close enough, and then come each day to it's an all-day retreat from 9 to 9 every day. Okay, so it's just full on, love and peace fest, right? But yeah, I feel strongly that at the end of those 3 days, you will make some significant changes, and be on your path to just healing your mind, body, and spirit. Yeah.
So something else cool. So at the end of those 3 days, you'll have the book, and then you'll have done the retreat. But also something really cool is there's these Zoom calls that you can. It's part of joining a community, and so it's not like, okay, here's your 3 days, now drop, back to the world. It's not like that. It's, I don't want to call it a support group, because it's not about that. It's about love. It's about understanding. And as we're changing, I love the Zoom calls because you can ask the questions, you can listen to other people as they're healing, you can comment, you can just listen. You know what I mean? I oftentimes am folding laundry or changing a diaper or something while listening to that, because it's important to me. And honestly, it fills my soul. It allows me to see people around me as sisters, as opposed to feeling competitive or jealous or whatever, like to see them with love more fully.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. So what we're inviting you to do is just come in to the door, learn with us, and stay and heal. And then one day, if you feel like it, if you feel confident, you can turn around and offer the same love and care to others, and help them awaken to themselves. So that is basically it. We just want to invite you to participate and feel relief. I promise you that, if you're sick and tired of being sick and tired of struggling financially, struggling with relationships and stuff, this is a really, really powerful investment for you. Okay. Don't make the excuse of too busy, just make it happen. Okay. Move things around, come along and make it happen. And, you will not regret that investment of time and effort. Okay. That you spend here. We feel it was valuable, and many people say, hey, where was this? I wish I knew this like years ago.
Me too.
you know
Yeah.
so yeah. So if you have any questions, either contact Ashley or I, or me, and we'll help you answer the questions. But would love to see you there, and love for you to be a part of our sisterhood. Okay. So anything else we are missing, Ashley? Anything you need to share before we?
Like, I just feel like this is a personal investment, and you are worth the investment. And the more you invest in yourself, the better you will be able to, if you were a bank account, that the better and more richer you will be able to be. And so, you can give from there. You can give better and serve the world better.
Yep.
You are worth the investment.
Yeah, that's beautiful. And great, I guess, return for
Yes.
the investment that you have.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. I would promise that. But come along, and we hope to see you and embrace you and make you part of our community. So I guess that's all from us, right?
That's all.
Yeah.
Bye.
Take care. See you soon. Bye bye. Okay, so